What is going on, ladies and gents? Ives Domingo here, Madman at Facebook with Freedom Walk Warrior, also known as that Marine who reads kick-ass books. So I'm going on my daily 10 today. I'm actually taking a different route. It's good to change it up, right? I think that's what they taught us in boot camp, to change up your route every time you go home. So I'm really just doing it because I just feel like being different today. So what I want to talk about today is a little bit of branding, and some insight about products. So because one of my clients that I have, she's two of them, they have this indie game company. I used to actually be their 3D artist, their character modeler, environment artist, and one of the reasons why our project failed was because of marketing. We basically had two jobs, all of us. I had my day job and had go home and just automatically just start working on the game, and we put a lot of man hours into it, but I don't want to say a waste, because obviously it was a good experience, but at least yeah, it was pretty fun. I learned some stuff. I was able to utilize my skills I learned in school, and also it was just, I guess, a good experience knowing that marketing is a big part of running a business. So yeah, we were just putting a lot of man hours, and we just didn't have the reach. By the end of basically our launch, or at the beginning of our launch, I have to say, our biggest launch was was on Kickstarter. First we started big. We wanted to get I don't know, 200K in Kickstarter funds. I never said anything. I kept to my business, being the artist. I let all the business people, part of it, run the show. And then I think they got it down to a more realistic approach when we were about to launch it on Kickstarter. They wanted to get $10,000 to just start the real funding of at least finishing the first level of the game. But the problem was that we only had 1,000 likes, 1,000 fans of our page. Not to mention that more than at least half of those were friends and family that just wanted to support us. So about 500 people, 500 fans trying to fund a $10,000 goal. That's what asking. I guess wasn't asking much, right? If we had 500 real fans, ask them for $20 each, we'd make that's not even, yeah, no, I'm right, $20 each, make 10,000. But here's the thing, especially for this marketing, if you have a product and you're not, there's got to be a what's in it for me factor, right? That's huge, because you can't just start having people start buying your product and telling them to buy your product, do this, do that, without providing them anything. You got to be able to give them something back. And that's where this kind of economy of value-based pricing. I give you something of value, something of usually information, something you can use in whatever you're doing. Say you like to go camping or you like survival stuff, I give you a free knife or a free multi-tool or something of value. But like I said, you could still use the form of just knowledge or information as value. Like if just using this idea right now I'm giving you, and you really incorporate it in your product, and it makes you, I don't know, it increases your margin by $500. I mean, this one little thing is worth $500, right? So that's value-based pricing. But anyways, so we asked basically 500 fans to give us $20 each, and you know, I guess our value, that the one, it's what's in it for me value, was they get to get their name in the credits. I mean, how much is that worth, getting your name in the credits? $1 maybe? I don't know. But so we had a really bad time with marketing. So I'm working with them now as their marketing consultant, and you know, I've been learning from these guys, these mentors of mine, my coaches. I mean, making combined over at least $50 million. I mean, I'm learning from the best, not only from them as mentors and coaches, but from reading books, the guys that are best in marketing. Read a Seth Godin book, Gary Vaynerchuk, with his book Jab Jab Jab, Right Hook, or his other book Crush It. Seth Godin has The Purple Cow. I mean, there are golden nuggets in those books that you can take out, and I guarantee you, if you use one thing that they tell you in these books, and you are able to incorporate it into your product or service, you can make money. The problem is that people are not willing to do the R&D, the research and development, to take these ideas that these experts are giving out to the world for a $15, $20, $30 book. They're giving you information, they're giving you knowledge to how to grow your business, yet no one wants to do the R&D because it's just too hard. They don't want to overthink it. They want to be comfortable where they're at. They are making money, so why change anything? Why grow it? I mean, that's basically what they're saying. Why grow it if I'm already making money? Well, you want to make more money? Do the things that these people are teaching you. So, and I'll be completely transparent. Although I've been learning a lot of this stuff from experts, have I been doing this for 10 years, 10, 20 years? No. But I've been learning from the best. And if you want to learn how to play basketball, would you rather spend 10 years with the basketball MVP of your high school, some guy who didn't even play in the NBA, or would you rather play with Michael Jordan for 10 years? You see the kind of difference and contrasting I'm putting there? So I'm taking what I know, what I learned from the best, and I'm sharing it with my customers. I'm sharing it with you. So what I'm trying to get at is with this branding thing. So my buddies, they made this game, and they found out that someone already has that game name, or I guess similar to it, so they want to change it. And one of the things that the lead producer wants, he really wants to concentrate. He wants me to concentrate on changing the name of the game, like do a bunch of surveys and stuff like that. Now I said I'm okay with that. That's fine, but your focus on that, for me to focus on that, is not important at all. I shouldn't need to focus on what the name of the game should be. What people need to realize, when, especially if they're starting a business, they need to think about the brand really first. Focus on the brand and what the brand represents, what people need to associate that brand with, before they start focusing on product names. Because what happens is that products change all the time. You always have different products. For example, when I say Apple, Macintosh, Apple, what do you think of? You probably think of the iPod, iPhone, iPad, right? Or vice versa, or the opposite. If I say iPod, what do you think of? Apple. So that's how you know you created a product that's congruent and consistent with your brand. But people need to identify you by what your brand is first, what your company represents. Now, if you're into video games, I'll give more examples. When I say Rockstar, who do you think of? You should probably think of Grand Theft Auto, right? They're the ones that made all those types of games. Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto, Saints Row. Pretty sure they made it. Saints Row might actually be someone else. But again, if I say Activision, well, not really Activision. Activision is more of a producing company. They're not a studio. But I mean, let's just say you're a casual gamer. If I say Activision, who do you usually think of? Think of Call of Duty. Now, if you're more into video games, if I say Infinity Ward, you probably think of Call of Duty. If I say Levi's, let's get into outside of video games. If I say Levi's, what do you think of? Jeans, right? People identify with your brand, your logo, your image first before they identify a product. Like I said, a company can have multiple products. A company can have a product and end up not launching it. Like does Bud Light even have that? What is it? It was like 60 calorie beer. I think it's Bud Light 64, right? Is that still around? I haven't even seen commercials for it at all. Like, I don't watch a lot of TV, but I definitely haven't been seeing, I pay attention to advertisements. I actually, when you get into the marketing business, you actually like to watch advertisements, see what they do. Anyways, yeah, so I haven't seen anything on Bud Light 64, but so this game that they are making, it might not even make it, right? So trying to come up with the name of the game is really not of importance. It's very minuscule. What they should start really focusing on is the brand of their company, and they should really start doing focusing on this before they start growing. Because if you start a company and you have this brand, right, and you end up wanting to change who you are, change the image, change the brand, it's and you say you've spent X amount of dollars on making that brand grow, it's a little harder to just change your branding, but it's a lot easier to change your products, right? And that's why the power of sampling your products before actually putting real money into it is key. Experimenting, but that's another conversation. So, kind of to end this conversation, we're at the 16-minute mark. Again, over 10 minutes, but this is really important. I guess I'll start asking questions at the end of these, because I want you guys to be engaged, more than just saying if you agree with me or agree with me not, or that was kind of dumb for me to say like that. Whether you agree with me or not, I want to ask some questions just so I can get your guys' engagement. So, is there a time when you started a business or started a brand and you just you love the idea so much that you just ran with it, but in the middle of creating your brand, after spending countless or X amount of money into it, you decided that it wasn't the image you wanted to go for? Did you ever have that time? Or another second question, did you ever have a product that you mixed up with the brand, right? Did you concentrate on having the product first, or did you focus on building what your brand is, who your company is, what the mission of your company is, right? And when you did that, if you concentrated, focused on the product, what happened? Did you end up changing the product, what it is, or what it was, or did you just scrap entirely the whole idea and work on another product, right? Because if you concentrate on the product, you're not gonna get anywhere. You gotta really start focusing on the brand, the foundation of the company, what your mission is, and how you can help people. All right, so that's enough for me. If you haven't already, check out my YouTube channel. There's only one video on there. I need to upload my new book summary. That Marine who reads kick-ass books. That's my YouTube channel. Check out my website, freedomwalkwarrior.com. It's not finished yet, but slowly but surely I'll have a landing page so you can start checking me out and potentially helping you, the veteran, with your business, get more customers. And check it out so you can also subscribe to my email list. And I'm gonna shortly put out a free, it's called the 9-line report to guarantee you traffic. So I'm gonna put that out, and there's all this stuff I want to do. I'm gonna have a live webinar where I'm going over some Facebook marketing skills and techniques. I'm gonna have that out soon, but first is like me on Facebook, Freedom Walk Warrior. Check my website out, freedomwalkwarrior.com, and check out my YouTube channel, That Marine Who Reads Kick-Ass Books. All right, this is Ives Domingo, Madman of Facebook, out.